DK, what?
Alright. So, now we got Quinn and Deydis.
This is definitely not what I was expecting to see at this night. For some reason, I wasn't expecting this. So, I know Deydis does have a brawler, but for some reason, I just don't think, why would he pull this character out in a tournament? So, he's specifically pulling it out against Q because, oh, he's a good friend of mine. Why not? Let's just do it.
So, you might have been in the booth and not caught this, but Deydis actually upset Katakiri.
Yes.
Reverse 2-0ing with me brawler. So I bet he's just feeling the character and is like sticking to it now. I think it was brawler versus gunner.
Gunner, yeah. That's the only thing I expect, because he'd only go brawler if Kata was going to be gunner.
Yeah.
So I guess he feels confident in this brawler being able to work, but the recovery definitely didn't work for that first stock, and he didn't quite reach. And now, I mean, he hasn't taken any damage yet. My words have been eaten.
Yeah, it's a reasonably close match though. It's such an awkward character. Me brawler, I think you'll see throughout the game. It's definitely a low tier pick, but Deydis is kind of taking advantage of the fact that people are really unfamiliar with the moveset.
They're unfamiliar, and an important thing about Brawler against Chrom is that their air speeds can combat each other really well. Brawler's airspeed is extremely good, so is Chrom's, so he's able to match him in speed really solidly, kind of compete in his space.
So it's kind of like Yoshi Nair and Fox back air?
Sort of, yep.
Those are functionally good moves. Mario up tilt, we got some stuff in there.
I mean, the functionally good moves you just need to find out in his special attacks. I think he's using like the flurry attack neutral special, which that move is really hard to get all the hits with. They fall out. Oh, okay. Super armor right for the forward smash. Oh my god.
Oh, looking for the spike off stage. Unable to get it this time. But we'll have to see if further along the set if Deydis scouts out those Chrom recoveries and is able to get the spikes off.
Potentially. Brawler down air has a really strong hitbox, so it's definitely possible to be able to kill. Jab back air. Classic.
Yep. That is the go-to KO move, and part of the reason this character is kind of climbing the tier list. Shoyo James really pioneering for Chrom.
Shoyo James, the man himself. Q
and around here, yeah, we got Quinn on the heels of Goman.
Goman, who just got Ohio PR as well.
Right.
Yes. Q sort of like learning from Goman, who also learned from Shoyo James, so sort of like Shoyo James the third. He's up right now, showing himself off, but I don't know what Deydis is going to do if he ends up losing this game.
If you start getting comboed by max range Chrom, you are like in for it. That character has really wild KO potential, even in his normal state, let alone with the rage. Oh, nice.
Yep, up smash out of shield. Solid.
I'm surprised their reach, honestly. Q definitely pulled away at the end of the Aether there to kind of get back after he saw that it was whiffing.
It might have been a hurtbox shift kind of thing, because he extended his arms out with the thrust of the sword downward, so the up smash was able to hit.
Oh, nice little anti-air there from Deydis, getting the up tilt into a little bit of a follow-up, setting up edge guard.
Tried to read the get up and let's trap harder, but not quite.
Ooh, if that back air connected, I think that would have been it. We're getting close here. Oh, interesting recovery from Deydis.
Disadvantage state is going to keep going.
Oh, jab lock setup.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
No way.
Critical error there from Deydis. And it's really going to cost him. Q, in the end, able to take the match. I feel like if that up smash had connected, Deydis might have been able to take the victory, but it was definitely borderline.
What I find extremely weird about that was,
So
what I want to know is that, why... Sure, he'll misinput that, but why was reverse up smash the input? That's what I'm thinking.
I think he probably plays tilt stick. So when he input the up smash, he got the kind of like the backwards on the analog, and so it was just like an immediate turnaround up smash.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there.
Yeah, and now he's not messing around anymore. He understands that I can top 3 this event.
Yeah, I think you know, to Dave's credit, he was playing, you know, he probably felt like he was playing better with the brawler on the day, and so that's why he started out that way.
He was playing fine in that game, honestly. Again, he had that win if
Right.
he just got that and didn't miss input the jab block finisher. But I mean, we're seeing this game too right now because of that. He didn't end up banning Yoshi's Island Brawl, and now going to Q's one of Q's favorite stages, Yoshi's Island. We'll see how that ends up doing for him.
He's been picking Yoshi's Melee as his, or Q has as his counter pick so far today. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's definitely comfortable in some of these stages that are, I guess they're here to stay in Columbus. I know a lot of regions are kind of tired with the larger stage lists and are starting to cut it back, but
For some reason, Columbus likes Smash and Splash.
hey, I'm perfectly fine with it.
We just have Palutenas and Fire Emblem. That's why we're using the stage list.
Ooh, dash attack. Okay. Man, Q is really confident in people's inability to punish the
How special?
the wild Aethers on stage.
I mean, that move has range for days. So,
It's rough because the payoff for getting a punish is like one aerial, as opposed to if it lands, you know, the classic Columbus meme, 26.4%.
it's percentage dependent if that aerial is going to even do anything too. Like,
Is
back
this gonna
throw,
be a kill?
yeah, no doubt that'll do it.
Yeah, back throw at the ledge, definitely a really powerful KO option for Palutena, and unfortunately Deydis is not able to build any kind of a lead though. Q comes down and gets a quick F tilt, and that'll take that.
Yep, another powerful option, but we'll see how these Nair trains that Deydis is just putting out the aerials.
Here we go.
Oh no, okay.
Not ready.
Yeah, he full hopped onto the platform so the Nair didn't finish, and it dragged him down. Another one of those things that he should have been prepared for if he was going to the stage. But
as I've been like fooling around with Palutena, I've realized it is harder than it looks, those Nair planes, especially now that it's not the mega long hit lag that you used to have in the original 1.0. So
it was, originally insane. Wow.
a little bit of a mistimed reflect there from Deydis. Oh,
Double
Q.
spot dodge going, the brawl special. Counter? Oh, wow. Okay, so I assume that's the slant of Yoshi's Island coming into the way.
Ooh, unfortunately, bad DI on the throw, so Q's going to die for that error. So Deydis gets the kill in the end. Oh, and a nice little string here, starting off with the 27.
Yeah, definitely not terrible, using that intangible dash attack as well.
Wow. Deydis is building a lot of extra credit here.
He understood how he'd commit and just went off with that back air as well.
Yeah, and good stuff from Q. You know, when you're playing a character with a weak recovery, sometimes it is about like staying away from your opponent, but sometimes you also, you know, got to defend your space and be able to throw out those aerials. Unfortunately, not able to defend his space now, as Deydis quickly racks it up all the way to 100% lead.
He's going to be carried out the top very soon. Up air? Not
looks
quite.
like, yeah,
He's
looks like we
defending
might be
himself.
headed our way for a 1-1 here. Deydis, especially if he's able to get those grabs, that's been the key to him getting the KOs so far. Oh, but Q with an opportunity to reverse the situation.
Ledge trapping? No, he didn't get the right read there.
Ooh, unfortunate trade for Deydis. One hit of Nair, not so good,
Okay.
versus a one hit of Cromfair.
Q's advantage state is looking really good, but Deydis needs to carry his.
A whiffed forward smash and giving Deydis an opportunity here. Is this going to be enough?
No.
Whoa,
Whoa.
it is.
Okay, so
No zoom in from that. We got to figure that Q, in his mash, maybe didn't come out with the correct DI in the end. So Deydis able to secure himself the kill there. And now we're off to our game 3.
maybe not
Back
correct.
to Yoshi's story.
Maybe not correct DI. I'll say this. I've said it numerous times, and I said this last week as well on commentary. Air dodge to the side. Maybe jolt him back to the blast zone and die. Yeah.
Yeah, could be correct.
Now,
Alright.
Yoshi's story counter pick. You've been saying it. Q favors this stage as a counter pick.
Yeah, we'll see if some of these competitors, after they kind of review the footage, and now that Q has a little bit more notoriety in the region, he's kind of ranked top 10 in Columbus, so we'll see if that gets people to kind of scout out his options a little bit and be ready for this counter pick stage, remove it from the list. Ooh.
I'd like to talk about that PR a bit more, but right now we wouldn't. You know, we can't focus on that too much right now as this game 3. And something I find interesting about this is that I think Triplats, Yoshi's Story, and Battlefield are the best stages for Palutena, no doubt. So, I mean, this is sort of a reason why Deydis has this lead. He is sitting really pretty. The stage is super good for Palutena. Q probably wasn't thinking too much about that. He was thinking, I've gotten Yoshi's Story, all of these sets, and I've won on this stage. I definitely can do it this time. But also, Deydis is probably thinking like, I am just fine. I'm gonna teleport cancel onto all of these platforms.
Yeah, that looked really smooth. We'll see if Deydis is able to implement the teleport cancel a little bit more aggressively. But yeah, for now, just using it to avoid Q.
He jumped.
Oh.
Dead.
Yeah.
Jumped out of that jab. He's gonna be eating his words for that one. But okay, I'm not sure if that upper shield stabbed him or he just thought he'd only get hit by like one hit from an aerial or something.
You know, based on Q's Chrom play, as we're seeing here, I'm guessing he was trying to get an up special out of shield and just buffered it a little bit too early. So
perhaps,
you know, drop shield too quick, and the up air active frame's able to catch him.
All right, full hop landing aerial, trying to get something neat out of that.
Wow. Mistech on the platform usually kind of secures your doom against Palutena, but Deydis has not been super on top of it so far, despite Q missing quite a few.
Yeah, his advantage state hasn't been as impressive as I would like, but it's doing enough of the job. He's getting like these very minute. Oh my goodness, he got hit by it again.
Once again, yeah, Deydis going out there challenging the Chrom recovery, trying to catch him before the Aether starts, and Q is so ready for it, catching those back airs and securing those early stocks, really reversing his fortunes.
Q's reactions are extremely solid. Reacting again to Deydis committing off stage, and his positional awareness was just so key, getting that back air. And this advantage state is carrying extremely hard right now.
Yeah, scary situation for Deydis. You know, realistically, Palutena doesn't have amazing KO potential, so he's gonna have to tack on a little bit more percent here. Oh, very nice parry though. Some opportunities to get the kill.
Up B out of shield.
Yeah.
That'll do it. A bunch of more damage.
Yeah, so it's just really hard for Deydis.
Yeah. That'll do.
Scares him. Q trying to play around the reflect there on the recovery, but unfortunately played around too much and fell to an early death.
Fastball a bit too much. And now, okay, Deydis could be making this comeback.
Wow. Yeah. All of a sudden, he's racking up all this percent. Deydis with a big opportunity to take another scalp. But it's just not going to happen. Q punishing the landing very precisely with that forward smash. And Deydis, you know, he's already very happy with his results so far, making it deep into the winner's bracket. But I think this is Q's first winner's finals, right?